Y'all watch this shit be snow.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid
cool.
range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Love going to throw right away. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
Strikers, 3-3. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Black 40.
To throw now. Here's Love. Jones has it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Right. Set, hut. Set, hut.
Love now. He gets this to Jones over the middle. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go. Here, blue striker. Set.
Here's Love. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like you guys
I like
on that circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
38. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Packers. First down.
Yellow. Set.
1st and goal at the
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Let's go.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Now Young on 4th down. Got a man. That's Liggett. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Liggett, 66 yards. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Blue strikers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Watch out now.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Black shot. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
22.
Quickly out wide, this is Watson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red 38. Hut.
Now Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Packers, 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Set. Ready. 53. Set. Go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Third and 3.
Let's go now. Yellow. 43.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's when they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
ETN up the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here we go. 45, white. Fight, 90, black ultra. Blaster, 6. Mega. 52 blaster.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set.
They'll run with ETN. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go. Blue 32.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. The 20. 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. They'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So, from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Black, 95, Green Jack. Claws red. Slice blue. 6, Mega, Steel, Black.
Working out of the gun. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also get those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. Now, this is an example of breaking down in defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Black Ultra. Grip. Black 40. Ready?
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Velus Jones from 19 yards away. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And a wild card win last week. He had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
Okay, ready? Opposite, 3. Let's go. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Watch it. 6. Let's go now. 45. 1. Ready.
Throwing. Young. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
At the 44-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Green. Here we go. Set.
Throwing. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Blue.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 46 yards. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw, Young. Over the middle, it's complete.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Ready?
Here's is Young. They'll indeed go for it. He's got him in. Complete. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Here's a diving catch right side. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
38. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
To the air once more, Young. And he's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jalen Coker from 19 yards away. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Open man downfield is Sims. He's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Drill green. Flight blue.
On play action. Love to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now Love going to change things up. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. That's caught inside the 20. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Fight, 97. Let's go. Ready.
Final play of the half. Young to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. that's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second down and 3. Now Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, it's Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. Set.
Brooks is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Packers' 2-yard line.
Ready.
He'll try again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Young. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Young now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
52, yellow, 22, drill, 52. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Fighting through. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Handoff now. It's Gray with it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Watch out now. 50 years. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Blue, 32, set.
They go with Jacobs. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
17. Trouble, 38.
Here is Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Escapes the defender. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Black Ultra. Fury, yellow. Ready?
Now Love. Right side to Watson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Powers by at the 40. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Green
line.
cat. Here we go. Blue 32, 6, Mega, right blue, drill green. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Fight, next pass. Ready.
Pass to the right. There's Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, some strong running. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Young. And his throw here is incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing, Young. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Noah Fant, 77 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Let's go now. 10 black. 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Clock, 10. Here we go. Here we go. 50. Grip, ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's what would warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Black 40.
Well, Love wants to shift things around. Counter play with Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 3rd and 8. And now an audible here into something else.
17. Claws red. Blue striker. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Fight, 6.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Ready?
Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 10. Young is set to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on your side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Young. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good return up to the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on it. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the double. Field, black. Come on, set. 52 blue, claws red. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. And they'll find his man, Kraft. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Finally hauled down for the 1st time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Smack, blue, 32.
Working out of the gun. Love. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Send them in. Another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Quay Walker. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Put.
Second down, Jacobs once more. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down.
Ready. Rail. Yellow.
First and 10
Yellow.
at the
43.
25-yard
Ready.
line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Ready.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, it's Gray. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide
what's up,
receivers,
man?
all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
Man, fuck this game, bro. Hey, good game for you, bro. I ain't shit about to wrap this dumbass shit up, bro.
Just yet as they come up now second and inches.
Black. Ready.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs.
Man, here we go with this fucking game. This shit, wow. Hey, play a hell of a game, bro. Hey, man, I'm good, bro. Good. I'm all right. How you doing, bro? You all right? Fuck-ass game.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
what a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
Shit the fuck up out of here. Can't do shit, man. This shit really for the birds to me, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. The fuck out of here. Wait, all the way to the fourth quarter in this motherfucker gonna start overthrowing shit, man. Just fuck out of here with this game. Yeah, shit. Let me help me out with this shit. Play something the fuck else, man. Good, this shit.